Look at this.
Kickboxers. You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park, the ponytail. And I'm the one who ain't got no training partner. I don't think so.
Voltar a ter o público em volta e aparentemente eles torcendo contra você. Como fazer para lidar com isso?
Davidson is personally outside of that tweet.
We supposed to fight, dog. I ain't talking to that motherfucker. What you talking about? Hey, how you doing? Want to fight, Andre? Fuck you, motherfucker. You call my phone. Who gave you my number? That's how the call would have done. The Rock too, man. That motherfucker over here playing me. See him over here smiling with Masvidal.
You mentioned before that The Rock can get it as well. What exactly did you mean by that? What was it that The Rock did?
Nigga, he's on that side.
Man, it's low-key lockdown, and today we're here to pay some credit to our boy Nate Diaz for being one of the possibly most underrated entertainers in the UFC, man. And if you don't believe so, look, check it out, bro. A fighter, you know, a lot of fighters, they fight very good, but they are not entertaining people. A lot of fighters are boring people. Khabib. A lot of fighters are boring people. Come on, Usman. A lot of fighters are boring people. Islam Makhachev. So let me stop. But yeah, back to what I'm saying, man. Look, Nate Diaz gets an A+ as a fighter for me because as far as, let's say I was the person to own the organization, he brings everything that people want to see, man. He brings that whole new swag to the fighting scene that just people have never seen before. That Stockton style that he got with him and his brother, man, they brought the disrespect to an all-time high. The shit talking, man, the shit talking was legendary as well, man. Between the little shit talking match with Conor McGregor and in the shit talking matches with everybody else, and the Masvidal fight, man, he's given us a lot of golden moments in the UFC, and I think that he's very underappreciated as a fighter because people think that he's sloppy. No, he is a drunken boxing master, man. If y'all really peep his style, y'all really don't know shit about fighting, man. That boy is a unorthodox drunken boxing master. If you've seen the way that he works, if he didn't have such crappy kicks, man, he could really have been like so much. He could have been so fucking good if his kicks weren't so crappy and his takedown defense wasn't so shit. But other than that, man, he had great technique on the on his back on the ground, with jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. And he had some good boxing, man, especially towards the end of the later rounds, man. And once he loses about a liter of blood, it's like all of his special abilities, it's like he levels up. All of his special abilities come out once he loses about a liter and a half of blood, man. So when Nate Diaz is bleeding, y'all best start retreating. You see what happened to Leon Edwards. You see what happened with Conor McGregor. Y'all see what happens when Nate Diaz starts bleeding. And he bleeds success, man. So, yeah, what I'm saying. He also has had some of the most tough fights in the UFC. That's because he's not scared to fight anybody. This man came out his mouth and said he'd fight Francis Ngannou. That's a crazy claim to make, dog. Really is, if you think about it. But he's not scared of nobody. He's fearless. He's a fearless man, and I respect that. I like a lot of things about his character. He's very much himself. He's true to himself. He's not going to pretend like he fuck with nobody. He's very much just stay to himself, him and his brother. A couple friends, and he's a good shit talker for sure, man. Look, dog, the thing about watching Nate Diaz's fights is you can never count him out. Not once, not ever. Don't even think about it. You see what happens with fighters that count my man out. They always end up getting either damn near clipped or clipped in the end. I feel like he gives people trouble who he shouldn't be giving trouble, which is crazy. And then he loses the fights that you would expect him to win, which is also crazy. But you win some, you lose some, and it doesn't even matter for me. I think that he was just more entertaining to watch. Whether he won or lost, he was an entertaining man to watch. The middle fingers in the middle of the ring, his showmanship, man, everything. His whole craft. I love the way that his whole era came in with him and his brother, man. They came through and changed the whole entire face of the UFC with their, I don't know, they just got a style to them. The Stockton slaps and all that. That shit was insane. It was insane and beautiful era to watch unfold in front of my eyes, and I'm glad that I was here to watch it. And with that being said, man, this is part 1 of a part 2 series, and it's a lot of stuff I'm about to really break down for y'all in part 2, and I don't think that y'all are ready. If y'all are ready, drop a comment, let me know what y'all think, and we out.